Today, we're diving into the major archaeological sites of the Indus Valley Civilization. We'll explore key locations like Harappa, Mohenjodaro, and Lothal, among others. Along the way, we'll look at their unique features, excavation history, and how these sites compare with one another. This is essential for understanding ancient Indian history, especially for UPSC preparation. Let's explore the three key phases of the Harappan civilization, one of the world's earliest urban cultures. It began around 3300 BCE with formative village farming and early fortifications, the early Harappan phase. Then, from 2600 to 1900 BCE, the mature Harappan phase saw fully planned cities, standardized bricks, and long-distance trade. Finally, the late Harappan phase, from 1900 to 1300 BCE, marked a decline linked to climate change and shifting trade routes. This civilization stretched across a vast region in the Indian subcontinent, remarkable for its urban planning and innovations. Most of the major sites from this ancient civilization are found along the Ghaggar-Hakra Paleochannel, what some call the Saraswati, and along the coast of Gujarat. This pattern shows us how the civilization expanded eastward and took to the sea in its mature phase. Key sites like Kalibangan, Rakhigarhi, Dholavira, Lothal, Harappa, and Mohenjodaro mark this spread across what is now India and Pakistan. These locations tell a story of both inland and maritime growth. Harappa is more than just an archaeological site. It's the namesake of an entire ancient civilization. Located on the left bank of the Ravi River in Punjab, Pakistan, it was first noted in 1826 by Charles Masson. The site was excavated later, with key contributions from Daya Ram Sani and others. Because Harappa was the first Harappan site identified and studied, every discovery related to this culture carries its name. It's the original, the type site, the foundation for understanding the Harappan world. At this site, we see something unusual for the Harappan world: wooden coffin burials. This practice is rarely found elsewhere, making it a unique glimpse into their customs. Alongside these burials, pottery marked with Harappan script appears, hinting at their communication. Stone symbols that might represent fertility worship stand out, along with striking artifacts like a red sandstone male torso and mother goddess figurines. The cemeteries reveal shifts over time, from mature extended burials to pot burials, reflecting cultural change after urban decline. Nearby, granaries and workers' quarters show a well-organized, centralized system of storage and labor. Mohenjodaro stands out as the largest city of the Harappan civilization, famous for its exceptional urban planning. It's been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1980, recognized for landmarks like the Great Bath and its near-perfect grid layout. Excavations began in 1922, led by R.D. Banerjee and later continued by archaeologists like John Marshall and Mortimer Wheeler. Located on the right bank of the Indus River in Pakistan's Larkana district, Mohenjodaro truly represents a remarkable chapter in ancient urban development. Let's explore some of the key features that make Mohenjodaro stand out. The city's layout is striking. Streets meet at right angles, with covered drains and soak pits showing advanced urban planning. We see individual wells for houses and evidence of two-storied burnt brick buildings. The Great Granary and a pillared assembly hall suggest organized administration. Artifacts like the bronze dancing girl reveal skilled craftsmanship, while the Pashupati seal hints at early religious iconography. And the Great Bath, a marvel of waterproof engineering, points to ritual practices. This site truly reflects a sophisticated ancient civilization. Let's explore Lothal, the world's earliest known artificial dockyard. This site was a major trading hub and a center for bead manufacturing. Located near the Bhagava River, a tributary of the Sabarmati in Gujarat's Ahmedabad district, it connected the Harappan civilization to distant regions like Mesopotamia, the Persian Gulf, and Egypt. Excavated by S.R. Rao in the mid-1950s, Lothal stands as India's earliest port town, a remarkable link between ancient cultures through maritime trade. Lothal reveals a fascinating glimpse into ancient maritime trade and craft. We've found terracotta ship models and seals pointing to seafaring connections across the Persian Gulf. Fire altars hint at ritual practices, while rice husks mark some of the earliest rice use here. A bead-making workshop shows Lothal as a hub for producing and exporting precious beads. The dockyard itself is a remarkable engineering feat, a brick basin designed to berth ships with tidal water flow. Nearby warehouses stored goods, sealed and ready for shipment. This site truly highlights the complexity of ancient trade and industry. Dholavira stands out as the most advanced water harvesting system in the entire Harappan world. Its city layout is remarkable, 3 distinct parts: the citadel, the middle town, and the lower town, each protected by its own wall. Located on Qadir Bet Island in the Rann of Kutch, Gujarat, this site was excavated by R.S. Bisht in the late 80s. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2021, Dholavira is one of the 5 largest Harappan settlements and a true masterclass in engineering for an arid landscape. At Dholavira, burial practices stand apart, mostly symbolic mounds with few skeletal remains, unlike the graves at Harappa or Lothal. The site also features a large stadium for gatherings, framed by stone gateways, which is unusual since most structures elsewhere are mud brick. Near the northern gate, 10 large indescript signs were found, possibly some of the earliest signboards ever. The city's layout is unique too, with 3 fortified areas showing a clear social order. And its water system, a network of stepped reservoirs, captures scarce monsoon rains in this dry region. Let's explore Kalibangan, a site that reveals a fascinating chapter of ancient life. It's known for having the world's earliest plowed field, showing us how early farming took shape. This place holds strong evidence of fire altars and rituals, hinting at deep cultural practices. Kalibangan spans both the early and mature Harappan phases, giving us a rare glimpse into the civilization's growth over time. Situated along the Ghaggar River, identified with the Vedic Saraswati, it's a key location in Rajasthan's Hanumangarh district. The name itself means black bangles, inspired by the glass and terracotta bangle fragments found here. At Kalibangan, we see clear signs of a bustling bangle industry, made from terracotta and shell, the very craft that gave the site its name today. There's also evidence of a major earthquake, which might have played a role in the site's decline. Interestingly, the citadel and town were built with mud bricks, not burnt bricks like other sites, showing local variation. Fire altars appear on raised platforms, hinting at ritual practices. And beneath it all, the plowed field, the earliest proof of agricultural plowing in the region. Let's talk about Rakhigarhi, the largest Harappan site by area, even bigger than Mohenjodaro. It's spread across 7 mounds, labeled RGR1 through RGR7. Located in Hisar district, Haryana, it sits along the Ghaggar, Hakra Paliachannel, also known as the Drishadvati River. Excavations began in the late 90s with Amarendra Nath from the Archaeological Survey of India, and more recent work has been led by Vasant Shind at Deccan College since 2013. In 2019, Rakhigarhi made headlines with a groundbreaking ancient DNA study, shedding new light on the Harappan civilization. Let's take a closer look at Rakhigarhi, one of the largest Harappan sites, spanning over 350 hectares across 7 mounds. It's even bigger than Mohenjodaro, showing just how important it was as an urban center. The site reveals planned townships, granaries, paved lanes, drainage systems, and houses with defined rooms. We also find craft evidence, terracotta seals, beads, bangles, and jewelry-making debris. Most strikingly, recent DNA studies suggest genetic continuity between Harappans and present-day South Asians, challenging ideas of large-scale population replacement. This is a key piece in the Aryan migration debate. Let's take a closer look at 6 key archaeological sites from the Indus Valley civilization. Each site tells its own unique story, from Harappa's granaries and coffin burials to Mohenjo-daro's Great Bath and iconic dancing girl statue. Lothal stands out with the world's earliest dockyard, while Dholavira impresses with advanced water reservoirs and a distinctive city layout. Kalibangan reveals early agriculture and fire altars, and Rakhigarhi is notable for its vast size and ancient DNA studies. Together, these sites give us a rich, comparative view of this ancient culture. Let's take a quick tour of some of the key Harappan sites that shaped this ancient civilization. Mohenjodaro and Dholavira are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, each remarkable in its own right. Harappa gave the civilization its name and was the first site excavated back in 1921. Dholavira stands out with its unique three-part, fortified city and sophisticated reservoirs. Rakhigarhi is the largest site by area, while Kalibangan offers the earliest evidence of plowed fields. Mohenjodaro is famous for the Great Bath and the Pashupati seal, and Lothal hosts the world's earliest known dockyard. These sites together tell the story of a complex, advanced society. To wrap up, revising the timeline, the key site and feature pairs, and the comparative table is crucial. These elements form the backbone of most preliminary multiple-choice questions on the Indus Valley civilization. Thanks for joining me on this journey. I hope you found it helpful. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.